Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance, center for fashion, destination for tourism, and a place of infinite beauty. It's all these things, but to Kent State University students, it's home.
Ciao and benvenuti. I am Fabrizio Ricciardelli, the director of the Kent State University Florence Center. I invite you to join us in this beautiful tour of the gems of Florence, home to the Kent State University flagship study abroad program.
We begin with the historic Palazzo Vettori, which takes its name from the 16th century owner, Francesco Vettori, who was known to have discussed with Niccolò Machiavelli topics that would eventually become famous in one of his works, The Prince. Within this rich context and beautiful building, we host more than 800 students each year, and as such, we are considered the largest American program in Florence. With one of the widest ranges of diverse course offerings, the Florence Center brings together students from across the world, studying more than 25 disciplines. Our international partnerships and global consortium members make Florence an intersection of intercultural scholarship and research. Kent State University has had a presence in Florence since 1972, but with outstanding faculty, exquisite resources, and the global reach of our programs, we are now poised to have an even brighter future.
Palazzo Vettori is equipped with everything our students need, from a biology lab and lecture hall to fashion and architecture studios, as well as a beautiful courtyard. It is really close to the main center of the city of Florence, Piazza del Duomo. Let's take a look to that beautiful piazza.
The Duomo, the second largest dome in Italy, was begun by Arnolfo di Cambio in 1296 and structurally completed by the genius of Filippo Brunelleschi in 1436. This piazza has three historical monuments: the cathedral, known as the Duomo or Santa Maria del Fiore, the baptistry or St. John or Battistero di San Giovanni, and the bell tower or Campanile. These monuments are perfect examples of Renaissance engineering and are an architectural and artistic marvel. Of course, it's impossible not to mention Lorenzo Ghiberti's Gates of Paradise that adorn the easternmost side of the baptistry. These gilded bronze doors were designed in the 15th century and are one of the Renaissance's greatest wonders, and is a main reason so many visitors come to this piazza. Also, this piazza is the heart of the city of Florence and is an easy meeting point. For many of our students here, it becomes a compass in some ways, allowing them to navigate the city. From the religious heart of the city to the center of its political power, we move to Piazza della Signoria. The famous Palazzo Vecchio has been the seat of Florentine government for over 700 years and features a tower that is 94 meters tall. Standing guard against tyranny at her open door is, of course, Michelangelo's famous sculpture of the David. While this was the original resting place of the sculpture, what you see here now is an impressive copy. Our students visit this space as it is connected to the Uffizi Museum, which is home to 70% of Italy's famous artwork, with works by Michelangelo, Raphael, Caravaggio, Botticelli, and many other artists. Now we will grab a gelato and toss a coin into Florence's version of the Trevi Fountain. Andiamo!
I got my bacio gelato, which in English means kiss, and which is inspired by the Bacio Perugina from Perugia, and it's inspired by the Hershey Kiss. And now let's go to rub the nose of the wild boar, the Porcellino. Now let me rub the nose of the wild boar, the Porcellino, which means good auspice, buona fortuna. And if you're able to toss the coin within his feet, and I'll try to do that, it means that you'll be back with it soon.
Named after the patron saint of the Medici family, Piazza San Lorenzo is steeped in Medici family history. But our students know it is a great place to get a bite to eat, or perhaps a leather bag. When exploring the central market, make sure to try the Florentine delicacy lampredotto or tripe. Here we are in Piazza Santa Croce, and as you can see, it is home to the largest Franciscan church in the world outside of Assisi. The Franciscans have a presence in this piazza because it was an economically depressed area of Florence where leather and wool dyers had their studios. In fact, still to this day, this area of Florence is home to a lot of artisanal leather working companies. When you're here, be sure to visit the inside of the church, as it is the Pantheon of Florence and has tombs of many famous Florence citizens, Machiavelli, Galileo and Michelangelo. Speaking of Michelangelo, let us go to the Piazzale Michelangelo. Here we are above Florence, getting a panoramic view of the entire city in the piazza dedicated to Michelangelo. This is a bronze copy of his famous sculpture of David that was placed here for the 400th anniversary of his death. Let's take a stroll down to Piazza Santo Spirito. Andiamo! Situated in the eclectic Oltrarno or other side of the Arno in Florence, this piazza is host to many different markets and fairs, all of which makes it a great destination for students and visitors to experience the softer side of daily life of residential Florence. The Oltrarno has been voted as the coolest neighborhood in the world. The Church of Santo Spirito has been designed by architect Filippo Brunelleschi. You can see a plain facade which has been left unfinished. This because there was a huge controversy concerning the number of doors, 3 or 4, to put in facade. Lorenzo the Magnificent, member of the Medici family, was consulted. There was a city-wide referendum to decide and 3 doors were chosen. Then raw Pietraforte facade left until it was stuccoed over in the 18th century. We are greeted immediately by the Renaissance facade on the Church of Santa Maria Novella, which chronologically was the first great basilica in Florence and is the city's main Dominican church. Art history enthusiasts will note many of the artistic treasures housed in the church, including Masaccio's Trinità and Ghirlandaio's Tornabuoni's fresco. But for those of you weary travelers looking to escape to Cinque Terre or maybe even Naples, the train station of Florence is right behind this church. I think now it's time to eat something. What would be a visit to Florence without a dish of pasta with wild boar sauce?
Fabrizio, I made this special for you.
Thank you very much.
Buon appetito.
Thank you very much,
Buon
Giovanni.
appetito.
So, this is what we will have when you come visit us soon again. Buon appetito.